Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome back to another video. Uh, I think I haven't uploaded since last Tuesday, I think, or I didn't even upload all of last week because it was Thanksgiving. So I think I didn't take a trade. Um, but yeah, first trading day of the month for me, and yeah, I traded today. Uh, Today I broke one of my rules and did not follow my edge, and ended up taking two trades. I'm only allowed to take one trade, first of all, one trade a day. I ended up taking two, so that's my first broken rule. And then my first trade was not a good trade. Definitely did not follow my rules. Also on that first trade, uh, my edge was not there. Yeah, I think it was a money intention based trade, just a trade that which I wanted to make money from. And then now that I am reviewing my trades, I can clearly see the mistakes, and I can clearly see why I took them, and it's most likely because of the way I was thinking while trading today. So I'm gonna start off by saying that it's pretty personal, but uh, I woke up today and then kind of my like my car broke down. Therefore, once it was time to trade, on the back of my mind, the thought of my car being broken, kind of messed me up because I was thinking about how much money I could have spent and all of that stuff, and so uh, I know that I usually don't trade the market. Usually no, and I never trade the market open. There are some times when I trade the market open, but maybe out of 15 times that I've traded the market open, 13 of those times I've lost, and then the other two are winners. And today my first trade was right at 9:31, and then I got fucked up, man, on my first trade. And then we had 10 a.m. news. I waited until 10 a.m. After 10 a.m. I took my second trade, and it was a shit trade too. And so I ended up losing. So let's get started, man. Right here. Okay. Let me make this big. So let's start off with a higher time frame trade, and then the higher time frame, and then my first trade. Okay, so we have all these failure swings right here, and we have all these equal lows, which I wanted them to get run, and we also had this bicep, right? That's all we had right now. Okay, so for today, on Monday, we came back up, traded, created a fair value gap. So today on Tuesday, you know, I could have looked, I maybe I was open to longs and shorts because maybe we could have seen some short entries to target maybe the consequent encroachment of this 4 hour fair value gap, or I could have looked for longs, to the most recent high, which we took, as you can see right here. So I had no bias going into the day. Okay, we had 10 a.m. news, so I was gonna wait for them. Uh, for I was gonna wait for the 10 a.m. news, and then kind of like let the 30 minutes of this first session of my session pass to then kind of tell me which draw liquidity we wanted to go to. That was my plan for the day. Okay, we dropped down to the 50 minute right here. We kind of see like a accumulation, and then a market structure shift right here. So right at 9:30, I wanted to keep looking for shorts to target these lows right here. Was that was is that my edge? Not really. We were literally we had taken this low right here, and were rejecting a 4 hour fair value. So why in the hell would I go short? If I wanted to look for shorts, I should have taken my shorts way up here to target this low right here. But this low was already taken, and we were rejecting off for we were inside. We were not rejecting, but we were inside for our bullish fair value. So why in the hell I was looking for shorts? Because I wanted quick money. I wanted to make money. Therefore, I ended up losing on my trade. I just lost. After I entered, it reversed on me. I literally entered at the bottom, at the low, and then it reversed on me. Uh, so let's come down to the 1 minute, and I'll show my first trade. So it was right here. Really, it's like literally it's a dumb trade. I entered 136. Stop loss was at this high. Boom, got taken out right there, and I was targeting this middle, the middle of this, just like that. That's what I wanted. A melt. I wanted it to melt, but as I'm saying, we were inside bullish for body gap. Not taking 15-minute low, this low right here. So it was obvious that we wanted to go for buy side. If I had taken my shorts, if I wanted to look for shorts, maybe the market open shouldn't have taken the 15-minute low, this low right here, go up, inverse at 1 minute, and then look for shorts. But we didn't do that. We came back down, took this low, and started going up. So why in the hell did I go short right here? It was because I wanted to make money. There's no other way I can think of. There's no other thing I can think of, that made me take this trade. It was an impulse trade. But why did I take this impulse trade? Because I was focused on making money, nothing else. You know. Okay, ended up getting taken out. Okay, I know that most of the time, once my first trade is loser, if I'm going to take a second trade, which if I take a second trade is already a broken rule. But if I can't contain myself, because as I've said before, I still struggle a lot with emotions. If I take a second trade and my first one is a loser, most of the time, if not 100% of the time, my second trade will also be a loser. Why is that? Because I already lost on my first trade. My mindset is not cooled anymore. I turned from a passive trader who is focused on probabilities, and I turned into a more of an aggressive trader and trying to make the money back that I just lost. Therefore, I take more of bad trades than good trades. And then that's why I take most of my second trades are losers because of that. So I let 10 a.m. news come out, and then after 10 a.m. news, I'm still looking for possibilities. I already know I had lost my first trade, but because it was not part of my edge, and because it was a dumb fucking trade, right? I wanted to take a second one. My ego couldn't take it, and so I wanted to take a second trade. And guess what? Okay, 10 a.m. news come out, and so I'm only allowed to trade after 10:02. So 10:02 come out. Okay, so you can see right here on this 1 minute right here, boom, come back down, right? We have this high right here, come back down right here, come back up, closed above this, come back down, reject it, go up, take out this high, and then create a 1 minute fair value gap plus order block. That's what I said. So my dumbass decided to go long right here, and I enter right here plus stop loss right here to target this high right here. This was my trade right here. First of all, I'm not allowed to take a trade that's less than a 2 to 1, because most of the time if I take a trade like that, I'm just chasing price, you know. And so you see, as soon as I entered, I got stopped out. Boom, second trade. Was this a good trade? In my opinion, it was not a good trade. Mm, we just had taken buy side. We were just so close to it. I should have just called it a day after my first loss. But I entered this position, man, and I got taken out. Um, what what can I say, bro? It was, in my opinion, it was a bad trade. It was a bad trade. I could have looking for a re-entry back down here. Once all this low resistant liquidity run was taken. You see all this low resistant liquidity run right here, boom, got taken. Maybe after we inverse this fair value gap, I could have looked for my position, somewhere around here, and then get taken out. Then that was a good trade. Then later on, it ended up going up, but it was not part of me. Maybe if I had taken a loss right here, then that was a good loss. But this loss and this loss right here, they were just not it for me, to be honest. I just can't take them. There is losses where I said, hey, I did everything good, everything was alright. This loss is part of my game. It's part of trading. I need I need to take losses. But for some reason, this first short losing trade and this long losing trade, I just cannot accept them because I think that they're not good trades, and they were not part of my edge. It, this long position, I was right on the targets, right? The targets got met, but the way the price where I entered and the structure where I entered was not good in my opinion, or at least my yeah, it was not good, man. There's not okay. What if it had worked? Maybe it had worked. It's a 50-50, right? But I still think it's a bad trade, you know. And those are the two trades I take. As I said today, bro, uh, in the back of my mind, I had a car stuff going on in my head, which messed me up. Uh, there's nothing I can do about it. My first trade was loser, which led me to this second trade being loser too. I shouldn't have taken this second trade. First trade should not have been taken. Maybe these two two losses could have been completely avoided, or maybe one loss right here on this leg up, because here I think is where my edge was present. It's not that I think, it's where my actual edge was present, and then taken out at this low somewhere around here, or a break even, I'm not sure. And then that's it. But yeah, these two losses right here were not good for me. So I'll show you guys that execution. Oh, as I've said before, I was focused on the money. First of all, should I never traded the market open until 9:40? And if there's 10 a.m. news, should never take a trade before 10 a.m. 10 a.m. goes by. I see where we are on this. Way too late. I decide for more. If this has get taken, I'm done for the day. No trades for me until tomorrow. And if it comes down, I'm still targeting these highs, but I need to see some side be swept. And then this leg up is where I should take my trade. Nothing, not more, nothing less. That's it. So I'll show you guys the executions. I know the mistakes I made. I know why I made them. I'm already reflecting on them, and it won't happen again. So here are my executions. As you can see, I sold the 21 136 as I told you, and then I got taken out on this right here, and then I entered long right here, 5 plus 2, that's 7, and I got taken out with 7. uh, there's nothing, there's no more arrows. Okay, so this is I think it was a $600 losing day, which brought me, I was up like around 1000, I was up 2800, let's say, and now I'm back to 2000. So it's been maybe like a 0.80 0.80% loss so far, and that's because last week on Thanksgiving I took a small loss of 100 by accident, which I didn't upload because I don't think it's necessary, but I did. And yeah, so as y'all can see, that I don't lie, I'll show you guys on trade seller, you know. And so here's trade seller, negative 595, two trades. Okay, and another thing I want to mention is that negative 244, that was my first trade. Negative 351, $100 could have been avoided because I was supposed to risk 200 VD trade. I knew that I had to risk less contract. I was supposed to go in with 5 instead of 7 micros, and I still went in with 7, leading me to another $100 loss. 100 extra dollar loss, which $100 is $100 that could have been avoided. And I still, so overall today, really, really bad performance. Let's see what tomorrow give us, and then we still got Thursday, so we still got some time, and then there's no reason to rush. I'm not paying any monthly subscription, so I can take whatever time I want, and the more I trade, the more experience I get. Thank you.